Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the first edition of the Lions Den podcast. I'm Michael Tiaz Sharp. I'll be your host of the podcast. Little bit about myself. High school graduate, college graduate. Started off working in the hotel industry at the Reefs Hotel as a front desk agent, and then moved on to be a bartender at the Reefs. Continued that trend to Southampton Fairmont, and then to Rosewood Tucker's Point, and now I'm currently at the Lauren, partaking in the same professionality, which is bartending. So yeah, doing a podcast now as a start to something new. Just trying to give a little insight into things that we'll be doing moving forward. So, what do we have on the agenda? Um, so the podcast is gonna be basically me hanging out with people, getting to know some different companies on the island. So I'm gonna be having people that own businesses, people that work obviously at businesses, and we're also going to be doing short segments on different things going on around the island. So I'll be offering people to send in clips on different things that they're doing, such as I'm going to be having things like wine of the day. I'm going to have a workout of the day, things of that sort. Different people I'll give a shout out to, or let them have a little quick little segment on the podcast, or have them in and have them discuss what it is that they're doing. So that's going to be a big part of it. Otherwise, it'll be me here in the Lions Den, letting everybody know what's going on in my world and the world of Bermuda, and anybody else that happens to come into the podcast and just wants to give their insight. So, not sure how often I'm going to be able to put it out there because we're just beginning. So, I'm going to be trying for at least one podcast per week. Let's see if I have to do more or maybe a little bit less, depending on my time, as the summer obviously is going to get a lot busier for me as a bartender. So I'll just see how much time I can actually put into it. Put in as much effort as I possibly can, that's for sure. This is my project, assisted with the help of a couple others to get this jumping and off the ground. So I'm going to try and make sure that this gets off the get we get the ball rolling over here. That's what we're trying to do. So last but not least, I'm gonna ask if any of the audience would like to drop some topics in the comments that they'd like to see me discuss. If there's anybody that'd like to have an interview, or they have suggestions of people that I maybe should interview for the podcast, I'm open to all suggestions. So please just let me know. Feel free to comment. We'll be starting a YouTube page. So I'll ask you to subscribe to that once that's up and running. And we also have the Instagram page that I'm going to put in a link for you so that you can follow that as well. So, welcome to the Lions Den, and let's get this thing started. Welcome, everyone. Have a good one. Peace.